Welcome back to episode 45 of the Hot Pot of Coffee podcast. My name is Brad.
And I'm Amanda.
Damn it, I was trying to do that while you were talking. Because you did that last episode. You're unbelievable. So we haven't talked about what we've been drinking lately, and that's for a reason. Because we've been drinking the same thing. We've been
drinking White Claw.
We've been drinking White Claw
episodes.
for like 4 or 5 episodes, so we're like not even telling you. But we got a different thing this time. What did you get, Amanda?
It's the Stella Artois Spritzer.
I hate how it's called Spritzer. Also, my voice sounds different to me, so if it sounds different for you guys, I'm sorry. My mouth is in pain, so if I sound any different, that's why. I wasn't replaced in pretending to be your host of the day. So
He's got the herpes.
No, I don't. Shut the fuck up. I have canker sores. It's a genetic disorder where your nerve endings are exposed in your mouth when you get cut in your mouth.
It's literally just an ulceration.
It's an ulcer. It's not herpes.
I know, I'm kidding.
Fuck you. And it hurts so bad. I can barely eat or drink or anything. Speaking of.
You can barely eat or drink.
Okay. You know what it tastes like? If you took Stella and put in carbonated Jello.
Why Jello?
That's just what it tastes like to me.
Also, there's no such thing as carbonated Jello.
Maybe not in your world.
It's like a mix of White Claw and Stella.
Okay, that's better. Yeah. White Claw and Stella. My voice sounds so raspy to me. Does it sound raspy to you?
Yes.
Okay.
You're being very raspy.
I'm not trying. Listen, literally, I'm just trying to talk. It's weird. So we have this weird episode because we're talking a lot about things we watched, but for a good reason. And we got some fucking crazy stories and things to talk about with this because Amanda and I have been just in this binge watch phase this week. And
just this week.
Anyway, it's so one of the things that I got. Okay, so I don't know if any of you watch Love Island, but Love Island is like the shitty version of Bachelor in Paradise. So basically, if you're unfamiliar with Love Island is, it's a UK based show, but they just started an American one. But I haven't been watching it because you have to have like CBS All Access or some bullshit like that. One of these streaming services. So fucking stupid. Like, just add it to Netflix or Hulu or something. Like,
yeah, I don't know why it's not, because like usually shows are on Hulu.
Yeah, did you know DC? Remember Teen Titans? Mm-hmm. So there's like a live action Teen Titans and like a whole universe around that. And like I didn't even know that, and it's because it's on like TNT Now streaming service or something.
So it's stupid.
Like no one fucking knows. You're spending so much money on these like things that no one. I'm not paying another fucking $10 a month for a streaming service.
No, we already have like 4.
Like I'm adding Disney Plus because you can add it to Hulu, and because it's only $5 a month, and because it's fucking Disney Plus.
Yeah.
But
Disney, just take all my money. I don't care.
Yeah, because the way Netflix is going, everyone will just cancel it in a year anyway, because everything's going to be taken off of it.
No, it's not.
But anyway, so Love Island basically is there's 5 guys, 5 girls. They choose who they want to hook up with, and then they bring in a new guy or girl every episode to shake things up.
They don't hook up, though. Like, there's like one couple. It's so frustrating.
They like kiss.
It's like so stupid.
It's like exactly how I imagine if like Mormons had a dating show. It's just a bunch of people talking. And well, they don't fuck because they all share a bedroom.
That's weird.
Yeah, they all like share the same bedroom and they can't fuck because like the beds are like 3 feet away from each other.
I feel like if they wanted to sneak away and fuck, they could, but they don't.
Oh, absolutely. So, I was like watching it and Amanda was like,
You're obsessed with it.
Amanda's like, this is the stupidest fucking show ever. And then I go, fine, I'll watch it without you. And she goes, no.
It's dumb. I don't like it. But I have to see what happens.
Yeah, right? That's literally everyone says the same thing. Like, I have to know what happens. Like, people watch Love Island because it's so fucking stupid. So I just wanted to say that we're watching Love Island. And you should too. It's on Hulu. Every season's on Hulu. I'm just watching the newest season. And it's
of the UK one.
Yeah. And it's so fucking bad, but it's so good. And we have another show that's so fucking bad, but so good. But we want to catch up on something really quick because we watched The Bachelor. What was it called? The Bachelorette Men Tell All.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. It was just Luke
We
P.
haven't talked about The Bachelorette in a couple weeks.
We were supposed to talk about it this week with Zach. And then Zach texted me and said that he actually has a work event tonight. So he can't come on the podcast. And we just can't not talk about this Bachelor Men Tell All.
Mm-hmm.
Men Tell All. I feel like it was just everyone tells Luke P how much he sucks.
Yeah.
Like, it was so
I mean,
off.
he was literally the worst person there.
I don't think they should bring the last, like, all the guys are there.
Yeah.
All of the guys are there. Why? Like, the first 10 guys to get kicked off didn't even say a fucking word.
They do this it's just what they do. They do it every time.
It's so stupid. They're just there to sit there.
Yeah.
Do they ever talk?
Yeah. I mean, sometimes it's the ones that get kicked off the first night that try to talk the most because they didn't get like their
15 minutes of fame.
Yeah.
That's so fucking dumb. It was so dumb having them all on. And then all they did was trash Luke P the whole time. And he like walked out. And I gotta say, like, okay, Luke P's a psycho. And every girl in the audience was like looking at him like, you're fucking
Like,
psychotic.
you're a fucking psycho.
And he did that thing again where he says something. And then they say, you just said that. And he goes, no. I didn't.
No, you misunderstood me. It's like, no, you literally just said it.
But like, I understand why I would have walked out too. Everyone's just fucking bagging on you. Like, why even show up? You know what's going to happen.
I don't think he did. He's really delusional, so.
He probably got paid to show up.
No, they don't pay them anything. The contestants get paid nothing.
Huh. That's well, I thought if you win, you get money.
No.
Oh.
If you win, you can get married.
So on Monday, tomorrow, or today, when this comes out, is the finale. Mm-hmm. And it's 2 hours.
Oh, it's probably like 3 hours.
And then they take a week off, and then it's Bachelor in Paradise.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. But we don't get to watch it tomorrow night unless someone has a viewing party. But you now have to be up at like 4 a.m.
Yep.
So I don't think we're going to have a viewing party tomorrow night unless one of your friends has it.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'll text some of them.
I mean, if they're all going to be there, sure. I mean, this is the only season I've watched from start to finish. I missed a few episodes. Here's my thing. I can see myself watching The Bachelor, Bachelorette in the future, but I just want to watch the first episode and then when it's down to like 10 people. But maybe 5 people.
No, because you have to see the whole progression of it all.
I guess. It's just, I got some food in my teeth.
That's gross.
I just got it out. It tasted weird. So, I don't know. I mean, Luke is just fucking psychotic. Like, it was so weird because it's so unprecedented because she kind of broke what you guys, if you're not watching it, so Hannah, the like 7.5, who's the Bachelorette, she, you want me to open up your alcohol?
Yeah, I can't open it. Thank you.
So the 7.5, who's the Bachelorette, she like broke the fourth wall. So she looked at the camera. So at the very end of the episode,
You do realize that they have interviews and they look at the camera, right?
Okay, yeah, no, I know. But in the show, so like at the end, Chris Hansen. Yeah, Chris Hansen's To Catch a Predator. That'd be funny if it was him instead, catching Luke.
Nope, but sure.
So Hannah goes, "Can I say something?" And he was like, "Yeah, it's your fucking show." Which it's not, by the way. It's not her show. She looks at the camera and she like very seriously apologizes.
Because people were pissed off that she kept him that long and that he literally dominated the entire show.
Yeah, she was like, "I apologize to everyone about Luke P. Like, I'm very sorry, blah, blah, blah." And I was like, holy shit, I did not see that coming.
Yep.
But like, I felt like that wasn't all her though. Like the showrunners definitely did that.
No, because usually when it gets down to like top 5, they have no say.
No sé?
No sé.
Yo no sé.
Yo no sé.
So that's so weird. So I know you guys, a lot of you don't watch The Bachelorette and you just are like, fuck it. But I'm telling you, man, this has been the weirdest thing ever. Because this guy is a straight up like wife beater. I mean, he would have like beat the shit out of Hannah. He's that type of Christian dude who like believes
He's like, if you don't obey me.
Yeah,
like,
he believes like if you don't obey him, he can like slap you across the fucking face. Like he's psycho.
Yeah.
And he like said he was there to like save her. And like to me, it's such like a I'm getting way serious on this podcast right now. But like I fucking hate hypocrites. Like there's no such thing as a fucking born again virgin. And I hate it for girls just as much as guys. Like I've heard girls, I know of girls who fuck like 100 dudes in college and then they're like, I'm a born again virgin. It's like, no, bitch, you fucking ripped up your pussy looking like an Arby's sandwich. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that was Luke. Mm-hmm. Like, Luke fucked, I guarantee you, Luke fucked like 100 bitches. Cause like, look at the dude. He's not bad looking. Yeah, he's a short king,
he's
but
a little
like,
creepy.
No, he's creepy, but like, think about it. Take his creep and put it in a frat and he's normal.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
Yeah.
So I think that Luke slayed shit tons of pussy. Like, and then when he went to like the confessional, he's like, God, please forgive me. I'm slaying so much pussy.
Yeah.
And God was like, bruh, you know? Mm-hmm. And now he wants like a pure bitch. Like, fuck you. You don't deserve a pure bitch. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. I'm sorry. I'm so angry at this dude. He's such a fucking hypocrite. He even says he slayed pussy like a fucking king in college. And then he's like, no, now I'm born again. I'm like, no, you're fucking not. You're just psychotic. I think someone should take a look at him. I think he might be manic.
It's probably.
In the whole episode, he was
having
his own manic episode.
Nah, he's crazy.
Yeah, he's a cray cray.
He's very obsessive and.
All right. Before we get on to our two biggest stories. So, what did we do? So, big news. Amanda finally got rid of her piece of giant trash shithole car.
Hey now. I loved that car.
So,
I miss it.
Amanda had a 260,000 mile Honda CRV.
It was my baby.
That when it was driving down the road, it sounded like it had Parkinson's. I don't know how something sounds like it has Parkinson's.
That doesn't make sense. But yeah, it had some issues.
It had some issues that a doctor couldn't fix. In fact, so much issues that we took it to the Honda dealer, and the Honda dealer straight up said to Amanda, yeah, there's nothing I can do.
No, they said that it would cost more than it's worth to fix. So
keep in mind, it was worth like 50 cents. So imagine.
I kept driving it.
He basically said to her, like, you've got a good like 10 to 15,000 miles left on it before it shits its pants. And like anytime she would turn it on, like in the garage, you could hear it just like click, 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 click.
Yeah, the engine when it was idle would just misfire.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the car was like a dude who jizzes early. Like he just jizzed his pants before.
Premature.
Yeah, it was a premature ejaculating piston is what it was.
Yes, it was.
That's actually a fact. That's what it's called, a prematurely ejaculating piston. Mm-hmm. And so it costs like thousands of dollars to fix. So I took her to the Toyota dealership this week to one of our friends, and we got her 2019.
It's the first time I've ever had a new car. It feels weird.
Yep, and she almost slammed into someone on the freeway tonight.
Doesn't feel right.
Brand new car, almost fucking slammed into someone on the freeway.
I did not.
I had to scream at you to change lanes.
I literally would have seen them. They literally had just stopped, and you were like, hey. And I was like, oh, yeah. And I moved over.
Oh, yeah? That would have hurt so bad.
Yeah, no
on a scale
shit.
from 1 to 10, at least an 8.
I was like 400 feet behind it when I turned changed lanes, so I don't understand what you're talking about.
We were going 70, so how fast do you travel 400 feet at 70 miles an hour?
I don't know.
Super fucking fast.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying at that point I'd already changed lanes. It was fine.
That guy was a fucking idiot. I don't know why he stopped in the middle of the freeway.
I don't know. He was like half a mile to an exit.
Yeah. And he just stopped in the middle of the road on the freeway.
And then he got out. I was like, bruh, you're going to die.
Yeah. He's probably dead right now.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. If you're listening to this, you're dead. No. Dude, if you're listening to this, call in, man. Are you dead?
Are you alive?
So anyway, she's got a new car. It's got all the bells and whistles.
Yeah.
Super nice. I love it. It's a 2019 RAV4 license plate number. No, I'm just kidding. But you don't even have a license plate yet.
Nope.
But it's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
You know, I thought RAV4s were like trash cars and for poor people, but it turns out they are actually got updated.
Why did you think they were trash cars? Like, any Toyota is a good car.
Well, no. So Toyota's gotten immensely better because some Toyotas now, like TRDs and TRD Pros, are more expensive than Lexuses. So it's weird. Toyota and Lexus are the same company, and they used to be that Toyota was the lower end Lexus, but like for some reason, because Lexus doesn't make trucks, oh, that was your foot tickling me. I thought it was a scorpion.
Oh my God.
Lexus doesn't make trucks. Lexus doesn't make like, you know, certain types of like, I mean, I guess they do make an SUV, but it's like $100,000. But
it's the more affordable version. Yes,
it is.
I get
Well,
it.
it was, but now like you can,
it's still more affordable.
You can get a Lexus GS for $35,000 and a TRD Pro Tacoma is $50,000.
Yes, but they're both two different things.
Well, yeah, exactly. But anyway, you know, see our RAV4s back in the day were like $19,000, $20,000. Now they're like $35,000. I mean, they're nice cars. That's a nice car. Mm-hmm. That is not a bad car. Like I would drive. Like it was the first time I've driven with Amanda and I wasn't embarrassed.
Wow.
Because I'm embarrassed when I drive her in my car because I have an Outback. And every time I pull up to my brother or whatever, well, before I moved, he would just like look around and be like, I don't see any lesbians. Where are they? Like, you're in an Outback.
I hate that joke.
It's not my choice. I like the Outback. It got us up that hill. So I like it.
I love Subaru. I don't understand what you're
I'm a bigger Toyota fan. That's why I like your car. But, yeah, I'm not a big fan of my company car. Anyway.
You literally just said you liked it, but okay.
No. I like it, but it's not what I would buy with my own money.
Okay.
Anyway, I feel like I'm losing my voice.
Keep crying about the fact that you get a company car and
free gas
and you don't have
free
to pay
insurance.
anything.
Yeah,
Keep crying about it.
I get it. Oh wow, sorry, I moved the microphone really close to my face. I feel like I'm losing my voice.
It's because you just talk so goddamn much.
You shut the fuck up. I can't even talk normally. Anyway, I wanted to update you guys on something super important. If you listen back to a few podcasts, you'll know that something in my life I've just been looking for, and it's just really close to me. And I finally got my fucking Pokemon cards back, but they're not mine. My mom fucked it. Why do moms? She thinks like any Pokemon cards are my Pokemon cards. So if you're not aware, I know I've talked about this a lot, but I had like the sickest when I was a kid, I had a sick fucking Pokemon card collection worth a fuck ton of money.
So did everyone.
You don't understand. I had first edition Charizards. A first edition 10 Charizard just went for $180,000 at auction.
Doesn't mean it's going to go for it again.
No, mine would have been like a grade 7 or grade 8. It would have only been like $700. But I wanted those cards back. My mom brought back some cards from who she thought had them. Not my fucking cards. So anyway, I have random Pokemon cards now. So if you guys want them, and we'll sign them and send them out to you. Just signed Pokemon cards. Just send them to people. So if you want a signed Pokemon card for no reason, because it's not worth jack shit, hey, email us at hotpotacoffeepodcast@gmail.com and give me your like mailing address. I'll fucking mail you a signed Pokemon card. That's what we'll do for signing shit.
Sure.
No one will want that. I don't know why the fuck you'd want that, but we will do it.
Oh God.
One day it'll be worth something, maybe. Episode like 145 or something. How long is it going to take to like people to notice us more?
100 days.
It's been way longer than 100. We're almost at 1 year.
100 weeks, I meant.
At what point do we give up? No, I'm just kidding. Never. We've actually.
I literally don't care. I just like doing this. So can we move on?
Spending time with me. Yeah, she didn't say anything or even change her look.
I live with you. I spend all of my time with you.
Anyway, so we, I don't know. When we first started the podcast, like obviously we were getting like no views, nothing at all, and now we get consistent views, and we get consistent downloads, and we're up every month, and we have tons of people in every state downloading our content. So we really appreciate it. Anyway, that's our commercial break. Anyway, so. We have to talk about two things, okay? These are both shows. Well, one's a movie, one's a show. Should we start with the movie or the show? I feel like the movie first.
What movie what?
What happened last night?
Wait, what's the the show?
Yeah, we know the show.
Yeah, let's start with the movie.
Let's start with the movie because we have to pick apart this fucking show like it's a goddamn pulled pork sandwich. I don't know. That's just the first thing that came to my mind.
That makes no sense to me.
Okay, but listen, Amanda, what happened last night?
So last night we were bored. And we're like, hey, let's go see a movie.
We were so fucking bored yesterday.
Yeah, I was supposed to go camping, but I didn't.
Don't look at me like it's my fault.
Because I had to get a new car.
Yeah, I helped you get a new car. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, I know, but see, I was going to go camping and anyway, so then I didn't go because I had to get a new car. So I was just bored because we didn't plan to do anything. So we went to go see a movie. And there's this movie theater that's kind of close by that we haven't been to before. It's called the Studio Movie Grill.
Studio Movie Grill. Yeah.
And Brad was very angry when we first arrived there because their slogan or their tagline is a verb, and then a noun.
Okay, this bothered me so fucking much. So the outside sign of their fucking place says eat. Wait, what does it say? Eat, drink, movies. verb, noun. What the fuck? Eat, drink, movies.
Stop burping.
Why didn't it say food, drinks, movies? Why did it say eat, drink, movies?
Eat, drink, watch.
No, because it is a movie theater, so you could have said food, drinks, movie.
But if you said eat, drink, watch, that makes it's not like just what's inside. It's their actual tagline.
Yeah.
So it makes sense to say eat, drink, watch.
But instead, it's like they called a fucking like Microsoft help desk in fucking India, and they were like, "What should our tagline be?" And they're like, "Eat, drink, movies." And he's like, "Perfect." It's like they don't understand how the English language works with nouns and verbs and pronouns. And it's like, it's fucking insane to me because it drove me crazy. So this was our first experience driving up. I should have known from that fucking sign what we were in for.
So we go inside. It looks like a hotel lobby.
It really did.
It was like the couches were all set up like a hotel lobby. They had the little bar. And then it was so weird because we go up to get like scan your movie ticket. And then the guy like radios in on his little walkie-talkie and asks if Theater 8 was ready yet.
Which I understand because they were really small theaters.
I know, but no, I've never been to a theater that's done that. Usually they're like, they don't give
I have.
Fuck.
No, I've been there where they were like, oh, we're cleaning up still. You can't go in.
Well, you still usually are able to go through though. Like the person that takes your ticket doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, true. And we'll talk about the people that work there in a fucking second. So there was a guy like, but like, okay, don't get me wrong. The outside waiting room was fucking gorgeous. There's a bar. There's like
the bar was really
couches with pillows.
But like I said, it was weird because it was like a hotel lobby.
It was. There was a guy fluffing the pillows. And it was fucking weird.
It was weird.
So they put all the they put all the money in the lobby.
And not the bathrooms. Definitely not the bathrooms.
Okay. So oh my God. Okay.
So then we get into the theater.
I have never been so confused in my entire fucking life. I thought we walked into the wrong business. So close your eyes, listeners, unless you're driving. No, you know what? Close your eyes. Let me explain this. So you walk into a normal theater, right? And you walk down the aisle,
the ramp
to get in. You turn around and you see, vaulted ceilings, and you see different levels and with stairs, and then it's like row. And these days, if when you go in, every seat is like big and they're assigned seats, and this was, but oh God. So first of all, the levels, there were 2 rows on each level. So if someone was sitting in front of you, if you were in the back of the 2 rows, someone sitting in front of you, their head was in the way. Luckily, no one was sitting in front of us. So there's 2 seatings on each level. And mind you, there's only like maybe 50 seats in each theater. I mean, you could lay out flat in front of your chair.
Yeah, there was like people. 8 or 9 rows.
Yeah. So it goes 1 row of chairs, and then 1 row is a long table with computer rolly chairs. Oh my God.
So we were the first people into that theater before the movie started. So we played around on the rolly chairs.
Yeah, so we took a bunch of Instagrams of like us rolling past the Instagram like video where I'm just in the chair and I'm pushing myself from like one side of the room to the other in the chair. And then Amanda gets on the chair and spins around as fast as she can. And then later, I need to take a piss, which we'll talk about. I had to pee like 12 times yesterday.
Yeah, there's something wrong with you.
There's something wrong with me yesterday. I literally peed every 5 seconds. But anyway, it's resolved today, so we're okay. But I walked to the bathroom and I walked by and saw a security guard in this side room with a monitor watching every single theater. And I was like, oh my God, this guy just saw us taking Instagram videos of us twirling around on chairs.
What do they expect when they have rolly chairs, like computer chairs?
Like, we're not fucking kidding, guys. Look in your office at a computer chair. It's a row of computer chairs in front of a long table. It's a dine-in theater. I get it. And like the big chairs, like the comfy chairs, had their own little tables like that slide out.
Yeah.
But this was a fucking wooden table you find in like a classroom, except it was like 30 feet long. And it had fucking computer rolling chairs. And then, that's not even...
And then we go to the bathroom.
Oh my God. We both went into the bathroom and we both came back and looked at each other like, that's the most half-assed thing.
All of the soap dispensers were out.
All soap dispensers were out. Mind you, there's like 30 people working there. There was more people working there than were at the theater.
Yeah.
All soap dispensers were out. The paper towel dispenser, one of them, the men's bathroom, broken.
Yeah, mine was broken too. I had to use the air dryer thing.
I hate those things because if your hand's touch the side, it's
I prefer using those anyway, but...
Yeah, Mrs. Green. So, and then
and some of them, the sinks were out too.
Yeah, and then one of the stall doors in mine was completely off to the side.
My stall door was broken. Like the lock wouldn't lock.
Oh my God. This place is a literal fucking shithole. I could not, and like the outside of it, it's in North Scottsdale, Arizona, like in a really wealthy area.
It's a dine-in theater.
It's a dine-in theater. Like it is from the out. When you walk up from the outside, it looks so nice. You walk into like the main lobby, it looks so nice. I was so floored at the disgusting nature of this theater. I almost want to write a Yelp review, which is such a Karen thing of me to say.
Can I speak to your manager? Okay.
Oh, let's talk about manager. Let's talk about the people that fucking worked there. So we pressed the button. Okay, let me say one positive thing about this. The food, well, not the food, but we ordered an ice cream sundae. It was fucking amazing.
You can't fuck up an ice cream sundae. You scoop some ice cream, you drizzle some chocolate, and you put whipped cream on it.
Whatever ice cream they were using was fucking on point. It was delicious.
That's good.
That was one of the best ice cream sundaes I've ever had. Then again, I thought ice cream sundaes had bananas in them because Amanda's like, let's order an ice cream sundae. I was like, I don't like bananas. She was like, what?
I was like, that's a banana split, you loser.
So anyway, I was so specific. I was like, can I please have a sundae with 2 scoops of chocolate, 1 scoop of vanilla, extra whipped cream, no cherry, please? And he just looked at me and he's like, okay. And then we ordered 2 waters. And the guy like comes and puts our waters down like that.
Like throws them
he
at
like
us.
Throws our waters at us. These people who work there fucking hated their lives. Like all of them looked like they fucking hated their lives.
They really did.
Even the girl I asked where the bathroom was, she was just like, there. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, and can we talk about the guy that brought the drinks in the basket?
Amanda and I could not stop ourselves. So you know how like when like most people carry multiple drinks on a tray, like in their hand, these guys carry drinks in a wicker basket. in a large square wicker basket.
It was so funny. I was like, what the
We started cracking up in the middle of the movie at this guy carrying drinks in a wicker basket. It was just so fucking funny, dude. Oh my God. But I will say this, the tickets were cheaper.
For good reason. Also, they do donate to like...
yeah, that's why they can't afford to fix the soap. Because they donate to charities.
Yeah.
How about you donate to my soap dispensers?
They bring kids in to like watch movies who like normally like...
They're the ones who break all this shit.
Yeah, maybe.
Because they're all gangsters and shit.
They're not gangsters. They're children in like orphanages.
I would break soap dispensers too if I was a child in an orphanage. So, let me say this though. We watched Stuber.
Stuber was great.
Stuber was fucking great. I did not expect that. because I mean, I like Camille Nanjiani and Dave Bautista. They're fucking on their own. They're great. Camille Nanjiani, he's got he's a comedian, but like if you see him in The Big Sick, he's fucking amazing.
He's so funny.
Thing is, you can't really judge that because it's his life, so he's literally not acting. But
I mean, he's still acting.
He's acting himself. But Dave Bautista, you kind of see a different side because most people know him from Guardians of the Galaxy, where he's just being stupid. But like in this, like he's not stupid. He's smart. He doesn't give a fuck about anything. But he has like character, and it's interesting. He's a good actor. I didn't think he would be that good of an actor. Mm-hmm. So yeah, Stuber's just about.
There's a cute little pit bull.
Oh, it was a John Wick dog in there.
So cute.
So Dave Bautista is a cop who just got LASIK eye surgery, so he can't see anything. So he kidnaps Stuber, Stu, the Uber driver. And then one of my old U of A dorm mates is in the movie. Fucking Jimmy Tatro's in the movie, and as much as I have my opinions, Jimmy was fucking hilarious in the movie.
He was.
He plays. The thing about Jimmy is, Jimmy has.
He has
one character.
Yeah.
Jimmy has one character, and honestly, like even as a person in college, that was Jimmy. Jimmy Tatro in college was the same Jimmy now. The Jimmy I knew is the Jimmy now. But he does it so well. He plays the fratty douchebag so well. Mm-hmm. I mean, maybe because there was,
because he was, yeah.
Love you, Jimmy. But anyway, he was fucking hilarious in the movie. Camille Nanjiani was a whiny little bitch, but he played his part really well.
Yeah.
Dave Bautista stole the fucking show, though.
Yeah. No, the dog did.
The dog did. The dog who eats heroin did. I didn't think the movie was going to be that funny.
I had heard it was really funny.
It didn't get great reviews, but I thought it was fucking hilarious. Yeah. Not from the audience, it did, not from critics.
Oh, okay. I don't know why. It was really good.
Like the jokes in it were like fucking on point. I don't know. It was just really good. So we enjoyed the movie. I don't know if we'll go back. Maybe for movies like Stuber, when we don't want to drive 20 minutes to Scottsdale Fashion Square.
And we want cheap tickets.
We want cheap tickets, but
and an experience.
But for things like Marvel movies and like Mulan and like big ass movies, I'm definitely still going to go to a nicer theater.
Yeah, obviously.
But that's like more of like a fuck you theater. And it was, I guarantee you, I would go back just for another story like this. If you live in Arizona.
Stop burping. Jesus Christ.
I know. Ugh, it's this spritzer. I hate that it's called spritzer. It feels so uppity to me. Are you enjoying your spritzer?
Yes, I am.
Amanda's on her second one. She's downing him. Anyway, if you live in Arizona, please go to Studio Movie Grill in North Scottsdale.
Eat, drink movies.
Please go there. And just experience this for me because it's such a good experience. I don't care what movie you see. It's such a good fucking experience. And
maybe try to sit in the rolly chairs.
Maybe sit in the rolly chairs were more comfortable than the big chairs.
But I would have been moving back and forth the entire time. Like if I'm in a rolly chair, I swivel. Yeah, I can't help it.
Well, here's my thing too. And I know this is going to be my first world bitch moment, but just forgive me. Ever since going to movie theaters where I have leg rests, I can't fucking stand movie theaters without leg rests. Isn't it weird?
Like the recliner chairs, yeah.
Recliners. When I'm not in a recliner, like
I don't know what to do with my legs.
Like you put me in one of the chairs we were just in like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Before like
the cloth ones that folded. Yeah.
Those shitty ones. Yeah. Those old shitty ones. Like the one we had this weekend. It was still big leather chair. I would have been like, oh man, this is tight. Now I'm like, this is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I want my recliner chair. So that's my first world shit. I will happily pay $4 to $5 extra for a movie ticket to put my feet up. Yeah. How sad is that? It's not sad. Fuck you.
It's not sad. I want to be comfortable. I'm already in a really weird and uncomfortable position of sitting in a giant dark room with 100 strangers.
You think about that?
I want to be in a comfortable chair.
I never think about that. Sorry, I thought there was something in my pocket. I don't know. It's a bullet in my pocket and it's gone. Anyway, so let's talk about Amanda and I's favorite show on Netflix.
It's not my favorite show.
Oh, it's so bad. Okay, we're going to talk about this new show on Netflix that just came out. You know it. It's called Another Life. And if you don't know it, I'm not going to recommend it to you. Literally, the review said, so fucking bad, it's okay.
No, it did not say that. It said it's so bad, it's good.
And we almost have to agree with that.
Yeah.
Like we have, because
Every single episode, though, I sit there watching it and I say to you, every single episode, I hate this show. Why are we watching this?
And then I say, so do I, and press play. So we finished it. We binged this shit in 2 days. So Another Life is, if you take the movie Arrival, and then all of a sudden change
Alien,
it into... And then Alien, and then Star Trek, and then Star Wars.
No Star Wars. There's no Star Wars element of it at all.
There's definitely Star Trek. There's definitely Arrival.
Yeah.
There's definitely Alien.
Mm-hmm.
There's definitely...
There's a little bit of Signs.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
It's like all the alien and space movies combined into one.
And here's the big problem I have, and this is what's showing with Netflix. Netflix, your dick is showing. Look, they're making shows, and I think they're doing this on purpose, because so this was supposed to be a big show for them. And their previous shows, like Stranger Things and all those, their budgets are through the fucking roof. Yeah. You can tell on this movie the budget was $5. It's and like they pushed the show hard. There was like advertisements for it. They said it was going to be like the next space show, and the budget.
I didn't see one advertisement.
You can tell in the first 10 minutes of this fucking show, the budget is nothing, because when the alien ship looks like it's photoshopped, and then it lands on the ground and the dirt looks like it's photoshopped. It's made in paint. You know, with the little spray paint tool. That's what it looks like. And so this show, like neither Amanda nor I, there we go.
Oh my God.
I have to get my English right now that I said eat, play, movies, eat, drink movies. Neither Amanda nor I are astrophysicists, okay? But we could call out every fucking issue with this goddamn space movie. So, our show.
Stephen Hawking. I read fucking all those.
Stephen Hawking, the original Amazon Alexa. So.
Oh my God. I'm just saying, like, I've read a lot of...
Stephen? Yes?
I've read a lot of space books, so I know my shit.
So, okay. First big problem. Everything they do in space makes noise. It doesn't make noise.
You mean the ship?
Everything in space.
Well, if they're inside of a ship, it would make like everything.
No, when they're outside.
Oh yeah, nothing makes noise. You're not.
Yeah, you're in a vacuum.
Yeah.
But everything in the show makes noise. Second, they're like, so at one point, and they're like going through the ship with guns with lasers on them. And every time the laser passes the screen, it makes like a noise, like a lightsaber. And I'm like, gun lasers don't make noise. No laser makes noise. Like the laser, they're pointing the gun down the hallway.
Also, you were very upset that it had 3 lasers.
Yeah, one of the guns had 3 lasers on it, and I'm like, okay, why? You need 1. And none of the 3 lasers were straight down the barrel.
No, they were all in different directions.
They were trying to make it look like Predator, the Predator gun. But it didn't. It just looked fucking stupid. Yeah. And so, like, they did the panning shot where, like, they're walking towards the camera and, like, the laser's going back and forth. And every time the laser goes past the camera, it's like...
It's like, it doesn't make noise.
Lasers don't make noise. I was so annoyed. And like, nothing makes sense. So, they send this space crew up, which is made up of fucking... What was the fat guy from Lost?
Okay, that's not the fat guy from Lost.
No, I know, but pretty much he's supposed to be the same kind of character.
Isn't he like a botanist or something?
Yeah, but so it's basically like their version of the fat guy from Lost. And then every B movie actor from Sci-Fi Channel is the main character in this show. No one famous is in this show.
There's a few well-known people.
Well, like well-known B movie. There's no A-listers in this entire show. Not a single one.
Well, you could have said that about Stranger Things, except for like Winona Ryder.
That's a fucking huge person.
No, I know, but everyone else in that movie was like new.
Show.
I mean, yeah,
We
show.
both keep saying movie.
I know,
we mean
but show. Yeah.
Anyway, it's no one. There is no one that carries a series. Everyone you'll know from shitty TV shows. Like Amanda and I were like, where do we know that person from? And we pulled their IMDb up and we're like, oh, back in like 1994. Like everything they've been in since is jack shit.
1994. He was in War of the Worlds with Tom Cruise.
Yeah. The one of the main characters, the last notable thing he did was was in War of the Worlds with Tom Cruise back in like 2001. Was that 2000? It was a long time ago.
It wasn't 2001. It was like 2005. Yeah.
Anyway, so everything about this show. So like they're on a spaceship and they're supposed to be these like super trained space people.
But they keep fucking shit up.
Everything they do fucks up. Everything. They do the stupidest fucking shit ever.
Yeah.
And like everything they do is a dumb fucking decision and they just keep doing it.
Yeah, like they land on a planet and the botanist guy brings back dirt samples, and then like when they scan it, he's like, oh, there's nothing in here that's bad, but then there's boron in it and it makes like a virus and it infects the crew, and they're like, why the fuck did you not think boron was like why would you bring something like that?
Yeah, and he's like, oh, I didn't know. I'm like, you're a botanist on a fucking spaceship out into the middle of the galaxy.
I feel like you should know this.
I feel like you should fucking know this. And like everyone is like there's another girl on the ship who is this like super sassy Mexican chick, and like she's like, you know, but she's such a fucking bitch to the captain and tells the captain off, and I go, okay, like anyone would let you tell the captain off like that. You're on a fucking spaceship and she's the captain, shut the fuck up. Like it's like a ragtag group of people. There's like a 16-year-old who keeps getting banged by two dudes. It's not a joke. She looks like she's 16 and she just like is fucking two dudes on the spaceship. It's weird. But it's so bad that
you like can't stop watching it.
Yeah. And here's the big problem I have with it, right? Because these shows happen a lot. I forgot the one show. This happened with one show that I really liked and it was really good, but they canceled after the first season. I don't know if you remember it. It was years and years ago, but basically the world is dying. And
what was it called?
I forgot, but they get to go back through a time gate and they're like it was called Terra.
Oh yeah, it was with the dinosaurs, right? Yeah, I liked that
Terra?
show. Yeah.
And then the last episode of Terra, there was like this big thing where in a crate there was like they found a pirate ship there with and then they canceled it and no one found out what was going to happen in the future.
I remember that.
I'm super sad about that. This show is going that same way. At the end, you're like, oh, this might be interesting to see what happens.
That show was very similar because I like hated it and loved it at the same time because I hated the acting in that show, but I was still like, oh, I love dinosaurs.
Yeah. Yeah. So Terra was really good in the sense that it was fucking terrible. But this show, like if there's a second season of this fucking show, I would be the most surprised person on the planet. Because I think it got like a 2.8 out of 10.
But it like ended on that cliffhanger where it's like you have to have a second season.
Yeah, like there's no second season.
If you don't, I'll be so angry.
I know, because like I don't want to see it, but I need to see it.
Yeah.
You know? So all I have to say to you is don't watch it, but watch it. It's called Another Life on Netflix. It's
called Mixed Signals.
Oh, no. Oh, I get it. No, so it's called Another Life. Please watch it. I mean, it's fucking terrible. But
it's entertaining.
Like they're trying to predict the future. Like one of the most powerful people is a girl on Instagram who has 250 million followers. Like get the fuck out of here.
That's not even that many.
She says with 300 followers.
I have like 400.
Wow, cool.
I'm just saying that.
Brag, why don't you?
Celebrities now have like a shit ton more than that.
Okay. Amanda, I wanted to do something now that we're done talking about that. And it's not what you think it is.
It's not relationship advice.
No, it's something else. You're not going to like it as the same. But anyway.
I don't like relationship advice, so.
No. Okay, so this is a different subreddit. Sorry, that's a hard switch. We're doing this, now it's subreddit time. So we're doing this new subreddit called Am I the Asshole? So basically, I mean, these are real. Like, people want to know. So people want to know if they're the asshole in the situation.
Okay.
And basically, like,
I understand.
Yeah, when you go to your friend and you're like, dude, am I the asshole for doing that? Like, it's
Yes.
that. And
Yes, I
people,
understand.
the thing about this subreddit is people actually, the only response they give is YTA or NTA. You're the asshole, not the asshole.
Okay.
And then it tallies it up and then votes.
That's funny.
So I just want to know from you, are you the asshole? So this one's called, am I the asshole for telling my extended family how many men, roughly, my sister has slept with after she outed our youngest brother as a virgin? So
I'm
this is
going to
by,
say
no, listen to the story.
Yes.
This is by Thunderbear998. Okay, I'm going to read this. We had a family dinner this evening. My family has 4 kids in total. Me, my eldest sister, 29, younger sister, 24, and youngest brother, 22. Extended family attended our family dinner. So all of our significant others, our cousins, aunts, and uncles during the dinner, etc. They were all there. During the dinner, my eldest sister and youngest brother got into a mild disagreement. My sister seemed, at least to me, to be coming across as very aggressive out of frustration and losing the argument. The two of them were too absorbed in their argument to realize the rest of us were getting a bit fed up. Eventually, my sister got really fed up and said, "Shut up, I'm not going to argue with a 22-year-old virgin." My brother hadn't done any personal attacks up until that point. It was completely unprovoked. I think it might have been the alcohol, as my sister is a mean drunk. Anyway, I immediately told my sister to grow up and that she was making an embarrassment of herself. She replied by saying everyone knows he's a virgin and she didn't say anything wrong. This annoyed me, as my brother definitely has confidence issues and doesn't need to be made fun of like this. So I responded by saying how she slept with well over 100 men while she was in college, and that since everyone in the family knows it's not that big of a deal, right? Turns out her husband didn't know this. I genuinely assumed he must have known. He left the party angrily, saying my sister misled him about her past. Family is blaming me for their marital problems. I refuse to accept I did anything wrong. My sister bullied my brother in front of everyone. All I did was give her a taste of her own medicine.
Okay, yeah, she's not the asshole.
First of all, I love that. Like, this just proves you can't fuck 100 people or whatever and then expect your husband or wife or in the future not to find out.
Also, like, why would you lie about that?
Because she wanted a husband and no dude is going to marry someone who's fucked 100 people.
That's not true. Anyway,
How's that not true?
I'm just saying that's not true because they probably did the same.
Amanda seems to think every guy has fucked 100 girls.
No, I'm just saying. Also, I don't think the family can blame her for their marital problems. It sounds like they already had them.
Yeah, no, that's not her fault. Like, she lied to her husband.
Yeah.
If I was her husband, I would fucking divorce her ass.
Why? You're already married. It doesn't matter. That's her past.
Yeah, but she lied about it.
Because you would have thought differently of her for it.
Yes, and I wouldn't have married her. That's the fucking point. The fuck are you talking about? That's the fucking point. Anyway, I am stuck on this one, dude, because here's the thing. Just because someone is personally attacking someone else, it doesn't give you the right to personally attack them. You know what I mean? It's just a cycle. So as much as I love violence and watching people get like destroyed, I think that she's the asshole in this case. I don't think it was her business to butt in. I think her brother should have just defended himself.
Yeah.
Like, she shouldn't have gotten in there. Like, bring it up a different, like, that's ammo you just used, you know? That was harsh ammo. You had everything on your sister. You could have made her give you money. But instead, you wasted it on your brother. So I'm stuck. I'm going to say, maybe the asshole?
I don't think that's an option.
Okay, like, I'll read, the title. Tell me when you find one that's interesting. Am I the asshole for not telling my sister about my nephew's new boyfriend? No, that's not interesting. Am I the asshole for buying a $3,000 computer without consulting my girlfriend?
No. Not
interesting. Am I the asshole for passively tormenting an entitled child? I'm not even going to read that. No, you're not the asshole. Oh. Am I the asshole for not flying back from a business trip? My 17-year-old daughter revealed she's pregnant and my wife freaked out at me for not coming home right away.
Yes, you're the asshole.
Let's see his side of the story. Let's see this. I agree with you. But let's hear this side of the story. I left 2 days ago to Chicago. Oh, you definitely should have come back to Chicago. And I'm going back Tuesday. My daughter apparently found out she was pregnant yesterday. My wife called me in tears, telling me about it. We talked about it. Obviously, I was shocked at this news. We knew that our daughter was having sex with her boyfriend, and we also knew they were using condoms. So all of this was just very shocking to us. I told my wife to call me tomorrow again, and that we can talk about it on Tuesday when I get back. She was very angry at me, saying it was ridiculous. Sorry, that was in caps, so I had to... that I wouldn't come home as soon as possible. I just told her the business trip is important. I can't just miss it unless there's a very serious emergency. I mean, I get that. And she got very upset at the idea that this wasn't an emergency. It's not. It's obviously extremely worrisome, but it's not if it's the baby is going to pop out of her tomorrow. Man, this guy knows his physiology. She has plenty of time to think of what she was going to do with the kid and have plenty of time to discuss it. I talked to my daughter. I didn't even know what to say. I knew she didn't intend for this to happen. I felt terrible for her. I tried telling my wife how important it was for me to be in Chicago for the trip. This was months in the making. I just can't leave. She was not listening. She was just furious with me. First of all, I have to say, what a good dad. I mean, he knew his 17-year-old daughter was fucking and he didn't do anything about it, but you can't stop her.
No, but you could have been like, get on birth control.
Yeah. But the fact that he didn't like freak out on her, and he says he feels bad for her because he knows like it is what it is. Like it happened. Like, and the fact that he didn't immediately say like, oh, I'll fucking abort it. Like he was like, she can decide. Yeah. So cool dad right away. So I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. Let's see what people said.
Did they tally it?
I'm looking for the tally.
How long do they wait before they tally it?
I think when it closes. So I'll just look at the first few. Not the asshole. The baby's not going to be there tomorrow. You're right. Perfect. I like that one. Let's see. Not the asshole. 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 Wow. I don't even see one. You're the asshole. That's impressive. Who are you texting, Amanda?
No one.
Yeah, you are. Who are you texting?
I was texting Kelsey.
Of course you were texting Kelsey during the podcast. What'd she say? Read it for the group.
No, can we carry on, please?
Anyway, yeah, I don't think you're the asshole, dude. I think you're a good dad. That's what I think. Shit. What's our time at? Oh. All right, we're 52 minutes. All right, guys. We're going to call it for that episode just because Amanda's got to be up in 6 hours. She has to go work at the zoo. And she's the new exhibit. Go check her out there. She'll be behind a cage. And anyway, that was such a Chad joke. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening. As always, make sure to rate us on iTunes if you have not given us a rating on iTunes, Apple Podcasts. That'd be amazing. We're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. And yeah, that's it for this week. We will catch you next week. Peace.
Bye.